Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be answering some more of your questions. So let's get right into it. All right, so this next question I am very passionate about and I talk about in a lot of my videos, but I wanted to go ahead and answer it here as well.
What flat iron do you like to use? The one I have is melting my beauties.
There are heat tools out there that say they are safe for synthetic wigs that are essentially straightening irons, and you can use them, but you want to be extremely careful. There are several reasons for this. One, a lot of them are not made for synthetic wigs, so they don't go down low enough in temperature to use on your synthetic wigs that you have. Another thing that I don't really love about them is you're taking two hot plates. You're taking essentially what is plastic type fiber and you are pressing it together with no way for that heat to escape. So if you ever have melted a wig before, you kind of know what happens and you get that frizzy, crazy, clumpy situation. And that is way more likely to happen, especially if you are not used to using heat on wigs, if you use a straightening iron of some sort. So if you're going to do it, you want to go very, very quickly in that area. You want to keep it moving, just like if you're ironing clothing, which is essentially treat your wigs like clothing. You're ironing them just like clothes. So don't sit in one spot for too long. Open and close very quickly and be on as low of a temperature as possible. But anytime you're using any heat, I would always recommend using some type of like heat comb or something. You always want the heat to be able to escape and get away from the fibers. I will put a link here for you guys of some that I recommend, and there are some exceptions to this rule. There are some of these straightening iron heat tools that are coming out now with cool air technology that'll kind of help cool the wig as it's straightening, and those are great, and it's gonna definitely cause less damage and kind of make it a little user friendly, but still proceed with caution. If you've never straightened a wig, I would go get a heat comb and just practice first. And then once you feel comfortable and you know what your wigs can handle, you can move on to a straightening iron. All right, this next comment is from Rachel. I think Stanley needs to do this again.
How do you keep the flyaways out of your face? They drive me crazy.
All right, so for this, flyaways are kind of always gonna happen. You can't really prevent them, but you can help tame them down, maybe lessen them a little bit and fix them on the go. So one of the things I would always recommend is a wig brush, in particular my wig brush. You can grab this right here on my channel, and something I really love about this brush is it's really easy to use, it works really fast, and it really does smooth really well very quickly. So you're gonna have flyaways just like you would with normal hair, and I feel like that kind of adds to the illusion. If your hair was perfectly pinned straight with no hair out of place, you would definitely be giving away something about your hair. Another really, really good thing to do, and this is more to help prevent long-term from you having issues with your wigs and having that frizz and that poof kind of happen, and that would be some type of wig spray. In particular, my wig spray. This is an everyday wig spray, so you can use this for everything. This is great to spray just on the go when you're out somewhere before you brush your hair. It helps really just kind of smooth and tame and kind of fix all those issues you're having with your wig. And you also can use this to repair. So if you already have a wig that has some damage to it from not using something from the beginning, you can go ahead and use this to repair it. This is also great for the ends too, because you'll kind of get that frizziness and those flyaways there. So you can use this as well there to kind of help prevent and keep that from happening. It'll take a little bit longer. Oh my God, what? Huh? But yeah, so wig spray, brush, your wig should be good, but you're gonna have a flyaway here or there, and like I said, it's gonna add to the illusion, I promise. So this question is something that I personally deal with whenever I use a wig cap, so I wanted to go ahead and answer this one for you guys.
My wig seems to ride up at the back, so can I glue the back?
All right, so when it comes to wig caps, I am also part of the Weirdly Shaped Head Club, and whenever I put a wig cap on, the first thing that happens is it slides up in the back nape area of my neck. So what I have found that works the best for me, and I've tried a lot of different things, I don't have any hair, so I can't pin it down. I don't have like a little shelf like some people do to kind of hold it in place. So what I do is I take the Got To Be Glued spray and I spray that right on the nape of my neck where my hair is and where I'm going to kind of adhere the wig cap, just like you would do up here on your hairline. And then I take my blow dryer and kind of dry it on there and let it completely dry, and then it sticks to my head and it won't move. This next comment slash question is really a little bit more about the social aspect of wearing wigs, and I thought this was a great question to ask, so I want to go ahead and give you guys my answer and my take on it.
Should you let your beau know, hey, this is a wig, Just curious, what's your take on this?
I was lucky enough to start my wig journey out in a relationship with someone who was already pretty cool with me doing what I wanted to do and being kind of comfortable and confident and letting me be my own person. And he was very supportive, but I can definitely understand that this is something that a lot of people probably go through. So with dating and just with interactions, I feel like that I have with people as I get close to them in other relationships, a lot of times everyone's gonna be way more supportive than you think. Most of the time people are kind of more intrigued and just have questions, so be prepared for that. But that's totally up to you and your comfort level. I wouldn't say like you have to tell someone you're wearing a wig on the first date. I don't feel like that's like necessarily any other business unless you decide it is, but I definitely think it's something that you'd be surprised how supportive someone would be. And if it's something that is part of who you are and part of your life, just like any other thing that you have going on in your life and you'd want someone to know, I would say you definitely want to tell them about it. But when you do that is definitely, I think, different for everyone. All right, here's a great question about what to do with your wigs every day when you're wearing them.
How often do you need to wash the wig because of the glue?
So when it comes to buildup of products, in particular concealer and gels and adhesives that you're using to glue your wigs down, it does build up and it does require you to kind of do a little bit more maintenance and washing, but you can take micellar water or some type of makeup remover and do kind of a lace wash where I just kind of concentrate on the lace area. I don't have to wash the whole entire wig every single time. And doing that after you wear the wig each time, kind of just removing any buildup you do see, will really help you kind of be able to stretch out the time in between washing. Usually, typically, if you are using some type of wig spray or product on your wig, you're gonna have to wash it every 15 to 20 wears anyway. But this is definitely something that I get asked a lot, and you really don't have to wash the whole wig to kind of remove that buildup on the lace. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. Make sure you guys are leaving those questions on the videos. I love answering them, and I want to be able to pull from those questions and make you guys some more videos like this. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about these videos. If you love them, if you hate them, if you want to see more of them, let us know. And again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you on the next one.
How do you keep the flyaways out of your face? They drive me crazy.